Here in the ancient port city of Jaffa, residents are preparing for Israeli Independence Day. But the city's significant Arab population is not necessarily celebrating.
There is a calm before the storm in the city of Jaffa, where a wave of political and social conflict feels imminent approaching 2 days of commemoration, Israel Independence, or Yom HaAtzmaut, and the Nakba, which are likely to increase the Arab-Israeli divide. The historic city of Jaffa finds its roots in the Bronze Age, and has been a key port city ever since. But as part of modern Tel Aviv, some Jewish residents believe that all citizens of Jaffa should stand by the State of Israel, even in the face of conflict.
Even if let's say the most popular of Jaffa is Arab, but they are still carrying an Israeli ID, so they are Israeli one, and they have to celebrate the Israeli Independence Day.
Beyond the Jewish population, however, there are those who feel quite differently about Independence Day celebrations. Sami Abu Shehudeh, a prominent pro-Palestinian Arab activist in Jaffa, aligns himself with the tragedy called the Nakba, which takes place around Yom HaAtzmaut.
All the Arab Palestinians were expelled. Something like 98% of the population were expelled. There are still refugees now all over the world. They are not allowed to come back.
As a leader of the Arab community in Jaffa, Sami feels that the tragedy of his people is ignored by Israel, which he thinks is reason enough to be angry.
If you are not aware, then if people continue living without noticing anything, they don't notice that all the names of the streets in Jaffa are totally Zionist and Jewish. Everything is controlled by the Jews, for the Jews, planned by the Jews for other kinds of Jews. Nobody notices.
The opposing Israeli and Arab views are not the only voices within the city. Some youth take a tone of apathy.
If the Israelis do want to support our genocide and do want to be on our side, then maybe I would consider sharing their happiness. But for now, as an Armenian Christian, it's another day off for me.
Other voices, like that of the Arab Jewish Community Center, try to bring all narratives together to focus on the future rather than the past and rise above the conflict.
The center has basically two main goals. One is really about community empowerment and development, and the second is about coexistence, tolerance, and bringing people together.
Uniting Jaffa residents from all different backgrounds, the center believes its goals are imperative, especially during these days of disagreement.
As Yom HaAtzmaut and the Nakba draw nearer, some wish to hold their opposing opinions close, while others try and bring both sides together into one Israeli story. This is Yoni reporting for IDC News.